What is going on, everybody? It's me, Vincent McLean, the Common Machine, and I'm back again with another Monday night Jabber. Super pumped to do another live stream here. Super excited. Oh, wow. I don't know if you guys are going to hear that through my mic, but there is like some heckin' thunderstorm going on outside. It's kind of unreal. Yeah, we got lots of rain outside today. Work wasn't too terrible having to work in the rain, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so tonight, awesome discussion, obviously, because of all the news going on. But I also got this package in the mail today. So yeah. Oh, and if you couldn't tell, I have this massive stack of comics here that I have to file away. At some point, I will do that. I don't know when that's going to happen, but yeah. So yeah, so doing the unboxing and talking Justice League Snyder Cut. Yo, what is up, Prom? And thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. What is up, Ruben Guzman? Haven't seen you stop by in a hot second, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. We got 4 people in right now. Thank you guys for tuning in. I very much appreciate it. Trying to get the channel back into the glory of which it was before Snowpocalypse, because that seriously tanked my entire operation of how I was doing. So thanks everybody for showing up right off the bat. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox this. Like I'm not going to wait around any longer and not give you guys a show. I think the last time I had something like this, I just kind of like waited around way too long. So I'm just going to go ahead and box it. Oh, shit. That did not work out the way it was supposed to. That's okay. I think I know what it is. I think. I'm not sure. But if it is what I think it is, and my guy, oh, thank you. I appreciate it. It's my loungy shirt. It's my home lounge shirt because it's nice and big. If this is the book I think it is, then my buddy Jose in Comics. Is that right? Jose in Comics? I don't know what his name is. I'm just kidding. I don't know if you guys saw my friend Justin Comics. He finally uploaded a new video here recently, which was really, really good. But he tried to say my name in his video, and he couldn't say it right. And he was just like, I don't think that's right. If he watches this, he's going to have a laugh. Yeah, I had a laugh. That was hilarious. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, what is up, Adrian? Thanks for stopping by, man. Congrats on your 400s. I don't think you've been in on the show since you hit 400. So congratulations on that, my man. That's a big deal. I'm also trying to approach the 400 subscriber mark. That is the next milestone, and I think I'm going to hit my first year on YouTube here pretty soon, and definitely I'm going to do like how Skeff did. He did his 1 year on YouTube subscriber live stream, and I was kind of thinking about it. I was thinking I might give away a book on that. I might actually look in the old PC and see what I can live without and give a book away on that. What is up, Andy? Thanks for stopping by, man. Very much appreciate it. If you guys want to hop on at any point, feel free. Hit me up. Let me know. Oh, whoa. There's a couple books in here. Somebody sent me a whole bunch of extra stuff that I didn't pay for. Okay. All right. Cool. So, yeah. But, yeah, I think I know what's in here. If it's what I think it is, I bought it off of the Instagrams, which is not something I normally do. But he posted a picture of what he was selling. And the price for what it was, I was like, oh my God. So yeah, I got this knife here. What am I doing? Trying not to ruin the comic books. Okay, all right. Ooh, these are in some serious, feels like some pretty good bags, like really nice bags. Okay. All right. I don't mind that there's no pull tabs. I'm just trying to make sure I don't screw anything up, honestly. Yeah, Andy, that was a really awesome show. I was actually kind of surprised. Actually, I'm not surprised, but I was kind of surprised at the amount of people that were actually in there watching. Like I think whenever I jumped in there, y'all had like 80 people watching Skeff and you do that live stream, which was insane. And because like the only other people I see getting like that big of numbers for a live show is like Reggie or let's see, Reggie or who else? Or like Jim. Like there was a lot of people on that. That was sweet. What is going on here? Goodness gracious. Sorry guys, this is taking forever to open up. Jesus Christ. Okay. What'd you say? Skeff had like 175 on for his. Yeah, that is kind of insane. Okay. Oh, sweet. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Andy, this is gonna blow your mind here. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys the book that I purchased. All right. Oh, I've actually had this on my wish list to pick up for was like I've had this on here for a long time, and I do not have very many of these books, but this has always been one. I got me a Flash. Look at that. Yeah. See, Justin, if you're actually watching, you see the super awesome Flash book that I just picked up. I paid $20 for this, y'all. $20. I picked this up off of Nexio. I want to say Nexio is the online retailer guy. This is in a nice bag and board. Now, the reason why it's $20 is there's like a really big, you see that bump right there? It's definitely like, it definitely caught a corner or something. It just like really dug into it. But it looks real nice. I'm going to open this up and look at it. But yeah, his anniversary show was half that. Oh yeah. It was good. I only popped in for that little bit just to say hi because I was watching the Snyder cut, which is what we're going to be talking about here in a minute. But yeah, so okay, so there's the right there at the top, right there. That big old, it's a big old dent, it's a big old gash. The back looks okay. It's a little wavy and foldy around up here at the top. A little wavy and foldy, but it looks nice. It smells good. Doesn't smell bad. Oh, this is so cool. The inside looks really good. I definitely would say white pages. Definitely. It looks real nice and real fresh. Yeah, awesome. I have been trying to get this book for a hot minute. I really have. So I'm super glad I have a pretty decent copy of it. All right, so that was the first one. Ooh, I got some non-destroyed painter's tape. So, like I said, I don't have a lot of Flash. So I have this one, and I think I have the Flash New 52 #1. And there's a couple other Flash books I want to get, more Silver Age Flash, Bronze Silver Age Flash, whatever you want to call it. So that's the first one. And then he sent me this other book, which I didn't ask for. So let's see what we got here. Okay. Ooh. Very cool. All right. So he sent me the Incredible Hulk issue number 417, which has got a whole bunch of peeps on there. That's pretty cool. That is pretty awesome. I like that one. I need to look it up and see what's actually on here. Like, see if there's anything significant about it. Because I also don't, surprisingly, I also do not have a lot of Incredible Hulk. Not because, like, I don't like the Hulk. It's just some of the keys and stuff that I want to get from the Incredible Hulk are kind of hard to get. So, let me look this up. Let's see. see if we can search this together. Together. All right. Incredible Hulk 417. Let's see here. Nope. I don't think there's anything super significant about it. It's a 90s book, which is cool. I think it's pretty interesting how the Hulk looks in this one. Like it's where his face starts to change and he starts looking all weird. That's pretty awesome. He just sent it to me, so thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'm actually gonna look up that seller here and send it to you guys. Put it in the chat. Who I actually purchased the book from. So here we go. Here is his Instagram. So if you're looking to get anything, I recommend it. He was like really quick and very responsive. And, it was like a reasonable amount of time for the book to get to me. So it was good. Like, yeah, I didn't have too many issues with the receiving the package or anything. It was packed really well. Lots of tape. And, he used cardboard, nice thick cardboard. And, yeah, it was pretty good. It was awesome. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, Snyder cut. I don't even know. Okay, Snyder cut. Let's see. Definitely better than the theatrical Whedon. 100% better. Mostly because the movie was dark. It was dark the way it was supposed to be. It was gritty. It was brutal. The rated R that the movie had didn't feel like a rated R movie to me. It really didn't. Like, there was definitely like brutality with it and stuff. There was like the first scene where Darkseid took Ares' axe to the chest and shoulder area. That was hella brutal. That was bloody as hell. And I don't think it got much bloodier after that. I would probably say, seeing Barry Allen's sizzling flesh was pretty gnarly too as well. And then, whenever Steppenwolf is getting his ass kicked and, Superman laser offs his horn on the right side, that was pretty brutal too. But besides the 2 F-bombs, and I think they said shit once, like it really wasn't too bad. Andy, so dark that if you have a UHD TV, you can see shit. Oh my God, that's hilarious. So I actually don't have HBO Max, and we watch it. I've got a Plex server with a huge community of friends. So we actually were able to watch it off of there, and I didn't have any issues, which I'm really thankful for, because I know a lot of people were logging into HBO Max and trying to stream that movie, and it just dropped, and it was huge, and it was like crashing HBO Max left and right from an article that I saw. So, that was pretty crazy. But man, the movie was so good. I got so many Watchmen vibes from the movie overall, because it just, like, the whole with the music and how he does all the slow-mo and everything else going on, I was having Watchmen vibes. It was awesome. Watchmen is definitely like in my top movies of all time. It's so good. That's also another dark movie, in case you didn't know. If you haven't seen Watchmen, I highly recommend the director's cut for Watchmen, because you get this, you get an actual look into the comic book that is being read by the kid at the newspaper stand. So there's kind of like that little spiel going on, which is really cool. And unfortunately, that comic doesn't actually exist, which is what I would totally go after for it if it existed, but it doesn't. It's just within the Watchmen story. And the Black Freighter, I think is what's called, the Black Freighter, something like that. But yeah, so like I was getting total Watchmen vibes because Zack Snyder did Watchmen. And so this movie just like, it was just a huge callback. And there definitely was like a callback for like 300 too. It was super cool. Oh, nice. Bro, that's awesome. It's such a good movie, bro. It's so good. Oh my god, I love it. Definitely the director's cut. I cannot stress that enough. The director's cut is the best. Funny is the disc that I have for that is actually the dude's like whole face. Like Dr. Manhattan's face is the entire Blu-ray disc like box cover. It's really kind of cool. It makes it a bitch trying to like stand it up and like actually put it like with all the other Blu-rays and stuff like that and DVDs, but whatever. But anyway, so yeah, I just got constant Watchmen vibes because it was dark, it was gritty, it was brutal, and just overall the movie had such a better tone, fitting for a DC movie. Okay, DC movie is not supposed to be all fun and games, happy-go-lucky. It's dark. It's Detective Comics, okay? It's done from the publisher that does Detective Comics, okay? Detective Comics is not where, oh, hey, we're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and do like this super happy, investigation. Like everything's going to be good. No, it's brutal. You're having to come up upon like a whole bunch of dark shit that just happened and like bodies on the floor. Like it needs to be dark. There needs to be hella overcast and overtones. Like that's how it's supposed to be. So I was really glad that it had those vibes. Exactly. Watchmen vibes. Thank you both for agreeing with me. And I was just really happy with that. The other thing I was most happy about was the overall like more in-depth character background like that they went into, because there was definitely a lot of discrepancies from the Wheaton to the Snyder. A lot of it, because like they just didn't really give enough background, especially with Cyborg. I mean, they kind of did a little bit, but they also didn't at the same time. And I felt like they also helped to like level out some discrepancies between certain parts of the movie. So like a buddy of mine from work, we were talking about this today. So you remember whenever Aquaman, finally decided to sign on and show up, he just showed up out of nowhere with the trident and like some armor. And we're like, okay, where the hell did he have that? Like, how did he get that? Well, in the Snyder Cut, you actually see more interaction between Valko and Aquaman. You already had the interaction with Mira and stuff like that, but she didn't do anything besides just talk to him. But Valko brought him the trident and brought him his armor. So that cleared up from the Wheat movie how the hell he got it. Because he's just like, what? He pulled it out of his ass like right before they went to fight? Like, how does that happen, The audio was total shit through thanks to HBO, who can never get the codecs right. That's awesome. It's terrible, but yeah. And why label a movie as Dolby Atmos when it wasn't even filmed in Atmos? So I have a article that one of my friends sent me, kind of describing why the not the audio, but why it was filmed the way it was. And let me see if I can find it here real quick. What is up, two brothers? Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's Dustin. Dustin, I kind of halfway expected you to have that reaction. Not because I think you're like a terrible movie watcher. Not at all. I don't know. I just didn't. I felt like you weren't going to have the same reaction as everybody else for the most part. I mean, you're not like a huge DC guy anyways, but it's like from the first Justice League to the new one, I kind of figured. I got you though. But I will say thanks for trying. Like you did. Like, did you say you went like an hour and a half and then you're like, it's not really for me, and then just, but at least you tried. You gave it a shake. But I will tell you what, I am ready for Godzilla versus Kong. That's supposed to be coming out here real freaking soon. I am super excited for that. That's going to be a really good movie. I'm so happy about that. And the preset for the movie was 4:3. So yeah. So that's why I'm trying to find this damn article that he sent, because there's a reason why the Snyder Cut is in the 4:3 and not not in 16 by 9, which is what everybody wants. 16 by 9, dude. The entire time, like we were trying to watch it, I was over there like trying to like find out on my TV aspect ratio if I can change it. I couldn't do anything about it. Oh, you did go back and finish it? Awesome. Well, hey man, at least thanks for watching it all the way through so you can like see what's going on, even though it's not quite like your whole movie taste. Like I get it, but like yeah, I didn't think the movie was going to be for you, and I'm sure you, just like a lot of other people, had probably a lot of the same issues with how the movie was and whatnot. So I get it. Yo, Kong and Godzilla comes out Thursday, 25th. Bro, I am so exciting. Yo, the end was super cool. The end was super cool. I cannot wait. There's actually four potential, like there's 4 endings for potential new stories coming out of it, and we're going to talk about all those. Yo, Perry Comics, thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. It's been a while since I've seen you, creep around up in here. Appreciate it, man. Hopefully you enjoyed the Snyder Cut, because you're like a huge movie reviewer, dude. So hopefully you enjoyed it. All right. Oh man. Okay, so I found the article. Let me see if I can I'm gonna send it to myself here. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, there we go. All right, so let me get this article here pulled up from explaining why that my buddy sent it to, why it was in 4.3. And there was so many people that were like, oh yeah, let me go ahead and bust out my old tube TV so we can watch this movie the way it's supposed to watch. It was just really funny. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, why the Snyder Cut of Justice League isn't widescreen. Okay. All right, everybody was preparing and presenting a similar ratio because in the trailers it was all in 16 by 9. Okay, so Snyder's 4-hour resembling the Justice League is using the boxing 1:3 ratio instead of the standard 16 by 9. So the question is why. The director's love for the format stemmed from the IMAX scenes he shot for B versus S, which were rendered in full frame in the 1.43 by 1 aspect ratio. Ever since that movie, Snyder's been enamored with the square composition and the idea of using it for future projects. Okay, so that's pretty much what it is. Snyder explained how he originally intended to shoot all of Justice League with the aspect ratio in mind so that the movie could fill up a giant IMAX screen for the entire runtime instead of just select action sequences, which is typically how IMAX is used for big budget studio movies like this. Snyder didn't shoot the film using IMAX cameras since they don't use sound, but he did shoot with ratio ideal for 1.4 by 1.43 by 1 in theaters. As Justice League lands on HBO Max, fans can see it in the ratio he intended. So, that's how it is. Like, he intended the movie to be shot and played in an IMAX screen. So that's where the original intention came from. Now, does that work for all of us at home? No, because we don't have giant screens for an IMAX TV, Perry, yeah, it was super dope. I had to hold and piss. That was the worst part. You have a pause button, Perry. Like, you have a pause button, and then you can go take a pee and come back. Yeah. Exactly. Yep. IMAX. Yep. Yeah. Well, Andy, if you decided you want to make the movie, you can shoot it whatever the hell aspect ratio you want. That's how that goes. You did enjoy the format the same with The Lighthouse. Okay, so I haven't watched The Lighthouse yet. I need to watch it. My wife watched it and she said it was definitely weird as hell. We're big fans of The Witch. I think you and I probably talked about that a while back. And The Lighthouse is by the same director. So I'm definitely gonna watch that too as well at some point. But yeah, so that was, I wouldn't say it was annoying, but because it's not something we're all used to. We all want to watch 16 by 9 because that's the way it's supposed to be. Oh my God. It's worse with ultra widescreen 21 by 9. Goodness gracious. Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't filmed in IMAX, so it was pointless. You're right. So besides the aspect ratio part, I still was able to like see everything pretty well and enjoy the movie. Like it at the end of the day, I just dealt with it, and it didn't like super negatively impact. Maybe in the beginning because it's like, what's going on here? What's it's annoying. But once I got past that, and I was like, sweet. But yeah, so another thing that is really cool, and I don't know if anybody else has actually mentioned it or talked about it, but there was a really big, super awesome Easter egg that was in reference to his daughter, Autumn. So there was the scene whenever Bruce Wayne went to go pick up Barry Allen and meet him, and then they were getting in the car and they were driving away, and they were getting up on the freeway. There was a big old billboard sign for suicide prevention, and that was really cool. I missed it, but my wife caught it. She saw it in the background. I thought that was really awesome that he put that in there. It's like huge banner, big and bold right there in that screenshot. That was really awesome. Of course, I loved seeing at the very end, after the epilogue at the end of the movie, and they just had it in 2 words right at the very end for Autumn. I thought that was awesome. It definitely deserved to be released when it did, but unfortunately Snyder had quite a big death in his family with the suicide of his daughter. So I thought it was really awesome how he attributed that movie to her, and also put in the movie in big bold letters, suicide prevention, put the hotline information in there too as well. I thought that was probably one of the biggest and coolest things that he did in the movie. So I just wanted to put that out there. I don't know if I can find the frame for it. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. Here it is. So you're not alone. AFSP.org, American Foundation of Suicide Prevention, right there. Well, he didn't have the phone number, but he had the billboard. So, I thought it was really cool how he put that in there. I mean, when the scene is happening, you're looking at the car, but like, if you're looking at the overall scene, there's absolutely no way you're going to miss that. So, yeah, I thought that was one of the biggest and coolest things that they put in there. So I just want to put that out there. Put some good juju out in the universe. And then here's the other thing that I missed. Okay, so apparently Kilowog shows up at the end of the movie when Batman's having his dream, alternate reality, flashback, whatever you call. But I totally missed it, so I gotta look this up. Kilowog. Where is he? I don't know. Where is he? Must have been hard to do since almost every character in the movie has issues with their parents. Yeah, I would say that's a pretty accurate statement. Definitely. Okay, is that him there? Yep, there he is. Okay, so Andy, if you're still here, Andy, this is complete ratio to what you were saying about fucking dark as shit. So I totally didn't even notice it. But yeah, there's Kilowog. He's dead. You can barely see his face, but he's clearly a Green Lantern. So that was cool. I completely missed that. I didn't even notice that. And then, of course, you have this Green Lantern, which I do not remember his name. But he was in the original Justice League too as well, which was really cool. And also, I heard, me and my buddy at work, we were talking about it. So you guys know how at the end of the movie, Martian Manhunter comes up and says his whole spiel to Batman? That was actually supposed to be a Green Lantern. Apparently, that was supposed to be a Green Lantern. And of course, the executives, they were like, no, we don't like that. That's a shit idea. You guys don't know what you're doing as directors doing movie stuff. We're just people that put movies out there to make money. You guys don't know what's going on. Yeah. Right? It was really cool. I didn't find out until later. I was like, wow. But I will say, 100%. The coolest thing seeing was Martian Manhunter. I was not expecting Martian Manhunter to show up posing as Martha, going to talk to Lois Lane. Did not see that coming, and that was pretty cool. Yeah. So let me see if I can find the 4 theories, 4 endings. There was a lot. There was a lot. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So everything Zach Snyder has said about potential sequel, because there was like a lot. There was like a lot going on with this. All right. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. See if they break it down. So this might not be the right thing for me to look up trying to figure this out. Okay. Yeah, there's not. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to go off the top of my head. Okay. Here we go. All right. Here we go. So first thing that comes to mind for me is Flashpoint. Flashpoint is the first thing that I think about with potential endings, especially with alternate timelines, because that's what they say in Batman's Dream when he's talking to the Joker and talk about alternate timelines. Okay. So that's the first one. Second one is if they want to continue on with Darkseid being the overarching big baddie, which I 100% think that they should do, because Darkseid, sorry, Marvel guys, Darkseid is bigger and better than Thanos. I'm just saying, Darkseid would kick Thanos' ass, and if you don't believe me, guess what? They did a death battle for it. So I'm going to look that up, and I'm going to send it into the chat. Darkseid versus Thanos. Death battle. Boom. I win. And there's nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing you can do about it. Darkseid does win because it's Darkseid. Like, yeah, I'm a definitely a Marvel guy. I like Marvel, but Darkseid just is look cooler and beefier and just like, whew, yeah. So yeah, yo, straight up, he was extremely badass. Okay, but dude, here's the other theory I had. Okay, all right, so it's Ares with his war axe, and he straight up like got like the cleanest shot he could. Okay. My other theory regarding that is, even though Darkseid looked all stone and concrete, crusty-like, because that's what happens to him once he gets the Omega essence, whatever you want to call it, the Omega beam essence, Omega essence. But he didn't have red eyes. He didn't have Omega eyes glaring and blown up. So I think he was just young and he didn't really know what the fuck he was doing. So there you go. But also, I mean, he could take damage. I mean, it was a god. He's a new god. It kind of makes sense. Okay. I mean, you not through the whole movie, just like in that little entrance at the beginning. Yes, he did run away because he was bleeding. Like, that's what you do. He's not a budget Thanos. He's not. And also, 100%, Darkseid would beat the shit out of Thanos without the anti-life equation and with Thanos without the gauntlet. Beat the crap out of him. No. He knew. Bro, like if he didn't do the snap, he was probably going to die. And also, if you remember, when he did do the snap, he went into the Soul Stone because he did die. Because Thor did kill him. Because it went into his chest. And then he went zip into the Soul Stone because he died. And then the Soul Stone brought him back. That's what happened. That's how that happened. He did die. So technically, they both took a shot, except Darkseid walked away, Thanos died, and then was brought back because of the stone. So I win this argument. Anyways, so Darkseid was super, super cool looking. I really like the character design that they did with him. I don't recall if the Omega symbol on his chest, like on his actual chest, was a part of the original design, like for the comic book character. I don't know. Let me know if you guys know. But I thought that was really cool. And I think they did a really good job of making him the big bad and Steppenwolf part of his minion crew, which is what he is. So like he is a minion of Darkseid and not like the big bad villain that just decides to come to invade the planet and that's the end all be all. So I really like that they went that route and kind of cleared that up to show that Steppenwolf was like an errand boy, whatever you call it. I thought Steppenwolf's new design was super cool, that he was able to have control over his armor plate like it was somehow part of his body. I thought that was really cool. Let's see. But yeah, like, I'm sorry, guys. Like, Darkseid was looking hella beefy, man. Like, that dude was looking like he was ready to rock because he is made of rock. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. I mean, it seems like at least one of these people's up in here is all like, no, Thanos is like, blah, 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 blah. No. Yeah. We'll see. I want to see what happens next. I'm excited to see what they do with Darkseid next. Because like Superman, like if you guys remember in the animated series, the Justice League animated series, when they're fighting Darkseid, Superman's all like, all right, this is the part where I'm going to let loose a little bit because normally I feel like I live in like a glass world and I have to be careful to not break anything. And then he just literally starts pummeling the shit out of Darkseid. And Darkseid is super strong. Okay, like he is a new god. Super strong. Like insanely strong. So and he wasn't like extra powered up or nothing. It's just Superman having a boxing day like Dustin and Skeff. Like that's how it was. So, bro, when he did Laser Eyes, I lost it. Yeah, bro, the Omega Beams are so good, so good. Yes, he was in for only 4 hours or for 5 minutes. Yes, but the thing is like that gives more like anticipation and like tinglies. Okay, tinglies. Because, like, I mean, it's just like the same thing that they did with Thanos, towards the end, those certain movies that they had him showing, previewing all the way up to. It's the same thing. To give him 8 minutes in a 6 hour. It's not. Oh, my God. You're ridiculous. All right. So there's 2 people. There's 2 people now. Okay. Nope. 3. It's 3 people. All right. Perry, you and me, we're going in this together all the way. Yeah, tinglies. What's up, Greg? Thanks for stopping by, man. Greg, how did you enjoy Justice League? I want to hear because you're a big old DC guy too as well. I'm gonna assume you might have similar opinions as Dustin and Panda potentially. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know how you think about it. Okay, so the four potential movies coming out next, right? Okay, so Flashpoint, with alternate stuff going on in the Batman dream, whatever you call it. Final Crisis with Darkseid, which would be amazing. And I also I want to actually get like the trade paperback of it. They do. Now, I will say the majority of my comic collection and what I usually draw towards is Marvel. But I've been, in recent years, trying to get more into DC, trying to be more open to get some more DC stuff. And I find a lot of the stuff that I get drawn into for DC is usually darker stuff, supernatural, that kind of thing. But I do like some of the bigger, better overall like compositions that they put together. So, but yeah, like there's some hate on DC, but you can't discredit DC, right? And Dustin, I'm disappointed in you too because Jack Kirby created Darkseid. Like, where are you at, man? You're supposed to be on the side of the king. You're like the king, bro. Okay, come on now. Okay, so third other ending is what I assume is going to be like a twist on Injustice. Yo, what is up, Steve? Burke Family 54 is up in here. Team No Sleeves. I'm wearing sleeves. I'm sorry, Steve. I don't have a no sleeve shirt. My bad. All right, it was fun. Didn't hate it, didn't love it. Probably 7 out of 10. You did enjoy the original. Don't know how much I will revisit because of 4 hour length. That is a pretty accurate. That is actually a pretty accurate take on it. I think I would probably have the same thing. It's kind of like the Lord of the Rings. Like, there's only so many times I want to rewatch the super extended editions. But I will say, I don't know. I think I probably put it at like an 8 for me, maybe 8.5 out of 10. But yeah, I did enjoy the Wheaton one. I watched it a couple times, and I like to put it on as like, like a good movie, just background kind of thing. So I do enjoy it. So it's interesting that you have kind of like a similar opinion on it. That's awesome. Yeah, he didn't create him to be made a hoe like Snyder did, though. He didn't make him a hoe. Like, come on now, stop being a little. Awesome, Burke. I'm glad you liked it. Oh, Burke, hey, check it out. Boom. This came in the mail today. Speaking of DC, there you go. Just picked it up. Super happy. Lord of the Rings is amazing, and I'll never rewatch it. If you were going to rewatch Lord of the Rings, which one would you rewatch? Justice League Snyder Cut is 10 out of 10. I will hear nothing else. All right, Burke. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So here, what is your opinion on the level of like weakness to badassness of Darkseid that you think? Like, what do you think his reason why he took such great damage from Ares' axe in the flashback? What do you think about that? Because Dustin is just like, Darkseid, I'm done. We're going to divorce. No more. He can go away. What's your opinion on it? Oh, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Okay, so let's see. Maybe the first one, I enjoyed a lot of the dialogue. Okay, that's awesome. For me, usually if I'm going to go rewatch any of the Lord of the Rings, it's going to be the Two Towers. Two Towers, 100%. Love you, Steve, but you're wrong, bro. But so is Vince, and he ain't hearing it either. Hey, look. If they could like actually, if they could actually come out and say why he was so like susceptible to that level of damage right off the bat when he was looking so strong, and give like a better reasoning behind it instead of all of us just speculating, then we could have like some common ground. But I'm sorry, Darkseid is just looking too strong. Even though, I mean, that took place like so far back in the past. Like, he was young. He could have been hella young, right? Okay. You gotta crawl before you walk. You know what I'm saying? I watched Speed today and was like, whoa, that's awesome. Darkseid was just getting started when he took that axe. He was outnumbered. He's way smarter and better now. He didn't seem to want Superman smoke, though. Yes, because Superman would beat the shit out of him because he does. Damn. Savage. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think Darkseid, he was just young. He took a serious axe shot. Like, that was no joke. And that was Ares, the god of war, okay? Like, that was intense. I also think both Darkseid and Thanos have like a huge like ego complex, you know what I mean? So they get caught up in the the whole I am the most amazing thing and I'm just going to smell my own farts kind of situation. But I feel like Darkseid has a better like composure of like his pride and not letting it get to his head rather than Thanos. That's how I look at it. Nobody wants that super smoke. DC your way or collect your way. I forget the saying. Damn. Savage. Damn. Yeah, Ares is a god. Darkseid is a badass. I'd love to see more Snyder Cut movies. I definitely would like to see more. Cap would make Darkseid stick his head between his own legs and kiss his ass goodbye. I don't know about that, buddy. We're abandoning ship on that slogan. That's pretty good. Hey, Greg, I might have to add that slogan, DC your way. That's actually kind of good, dude. Maybe we should make stickers. Let's do a collab sticker. Oh man. Okay, so we did the three. I had the three alternate time or potential movies: Flashpoint, Final Crisis, and then Injustice. I think if they go the Injustice route, because it seems like instead of Joker killing Lois Lane in their unborn son, it's Darkseid. Or maybe Joker does have something to do with it, but Superman doesn't kill Joker. Or maybe he killed his original Joker, and they were the ones that came in because of the Flashpoint. I don't know. But I think that'd be really cool because Injustice is a great story. I really love Injustice. I played the Injustice video games too as well, by NetherRealm. And I think I have Injustice. I thought I did. But I really like that. I think that would be really sweet. And then the other one is the one in the scene where you see Lex Luthor talking to Slade Wilson, Deathstroke. And he's like, that man's name is Bruce Wayne. That is like another storyline that can go that route where Deathstroke pretty much makes Bruce Wayne's life a living hell. Yeah. So I don't know. People have gotten out of hand and shown they are not responsible enough to collect your way. What did I do with these stickers then? I don't know. I don't know. I was just being goofy. Give other people a chance at the DC universe. We don't need any more Snyder. He's had his time. Who would you like to see direct a DC universe movie then? Who would you like to see go up after Snyder? Because I don't know, like it seemed like it was a lot of work for Snyder to really get the backing and the composure after what happened to his daughter to really put the work in to try to bring us this movie. So, maybe he won't do another movie, a DC movie. So who do you think would be a good director that would actually be able to put a super solid vision out there that we could all get behind, like the Snyder Cut? Who do you think, Greg? Or anybody else, tell me what you think. So those are the four potential storylines that could come out after the Snyder Cut. I am very interested to see what the plot is that they're going to do for the Flash. That's supposed to come out in 2022, apparently. I do enjoy Ezra Miller as a Flash. I think his level of quirkiness is good, maybe a little bit too quirky sometimes. However, it works. I enjoy it. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't annoy me. I know some other people that I've talked to have kind of felt like he's just a bit too much over the top and just like, but I thought it was pretty sweet. Yes. So Mondays is usually the Whataburger day. It was delicious. Oh, so good. No idea. They just need to do a different route. I would agree with that. I'd like to see something else. I think it'd be really cool to see what they would do and come about from that. But I think, I don't know, like, they did the Flashpoint animated movie, right? Which was amazing. And they brought Reverse Flash in there. So maybe they're going to do that for the Flash movie. Who knows? Or they're just going to do another origin story for the Flash. I don't know. It wouldn't bug me. But HBCB for life. I don't even know what to say to that. I don't even know. I would love to see. Ooh, here you go. I know that wouldn't work, but the person that I thought would make a great, maybe not a great, but a really good Reverse Flash for just the pure amount of craziness would be Willem Dafoe. Think about it. Willem Dafoe is the Reverse Flash. That'd be kind of crazy. That'd be really crazy. It just popped in my head because we were talking about the Flash. Let's see. I'm also curious to see if they're going to do anything to kind of tie in the Robert Pattinson Batman movies, because that's supposed to be a trilogy. So I'm curious to see if they're going to do anything with that going forward, because last I heard, Ben Affleck was done with Batman after the Suicide Squad 2. So how do you Whataburger every Monday and you don't know what HBCB is? Well, I live in Texas, so I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about here. So inform me, please, good sir. Inform me. Am I gonna have to Google this? I literally, like, that acronym is meaning nothing to me. Okay, all right, got you. You just didn't want to type out the whole thing. I would, well, mostly because I usually don't get breakfast, but I will get a honey butter chicken biscuit every once in a while. It's actually pretty good. It's not my breakfast item of choice most of the time. I like to get their breakfast burritos, and I also like to get the jalapeno cheddar biscuit. That one's actually cool. True fans call it by that. Hold on. Haley, when you say you want a honey butter chicken biscuit, do you ever say, I want an HCBC? The answer is no, Greg, because my wife is the one that actually goes for that more often than not. So you're wrong. Just saying. And also, I'm the one that has Whataburger right now and you don't. So I think you're just jelly. All right. Let's see. What would I say is my favorite moment in the movie? I would probably say, I don't know. I really like what they did with Cyborg. I really like how much more they gave background and character development for Cyborg, and I think that was really cool. I will say, like, that moment where his father was explaining him, like, how amazing the gifts that he was able to get because of the technology from the mother box, and like being able to have that technology to help change the world as much as he wants or not. And then you see that moment where he's like watching this lady's life and her struggle and everything, and then he's just seeing what, like, you see her bank account and the amount of money she has in her bank account. And then you see all the other people around, and then he's just like, it just like gives her stacks on stacks and racks on racks. Like, I thought that was amazing. I thought that was cool. I wish Cyborg was alive today so he could do that for me personally, because that would touch my heart a whole bunch, because that was awesome. I thought that was really cool. Let's see. Seeing the Martian Manhunter was definitely one of the biggest moments in that movie. I thought that was really amazing to see him there. I really liked how Barry Allen was able to, like, come back from being injured and to be able to basically run through the Speed Force, run fast enough to be able to get back to the moment for Cyborg to split apart the mother boxes, and then Superman over there, of course, to help him push everything apart and separate them. I thought that looked so cool, and that just showed how fast Barry Allen is. I thought that was awesome, and that moment was so cool. The whole special effects and graphics for that moment was amazing. I absolutely love that. Let's see. I think it was really cool how, like, even in the original the Wheaton Justice League, whenever Superman comes back and they're all like trying to fight him because he doesn't know who he is and he's like having like death amnesia or whatever, and how he's just like blasting the shit out of everybody, and of course like he's got everybody holding on to him, and then the Flash is trying to run, and he's just like, "What are you doing?" You know. That, of course, is like one of the coolest moments. And I think it's pretty amazing, like the level of strength that Wonder Woman Diana has compared to Superman. Like Arthur is supposed to be a really strong hero. Like Aquaman is beefcake. Like he really is. But even though like he has one foot in the sea and one on land, it seems like he still is going to be at a disadvantage against higher level, people on land. He's going to have a little bit more of an advantage in water because most people aren't able to fight in water, and he is. But I think they scaled it right, showing that Diana actually has more strength and power than Aquaman. Because like she pretty much is like the second heaviest hitter. Like between her, I think if you were to lay up like the level of strength, you got Superman at the top, Wonder Woman, and then I think, I could be wrong, but I think Martian Manhunter is going to come in third, and then Aquaman. I think that's actually how it goes. I could be wrong. It could be Aquaman, then Martian Manhunter. But last I remember, Martian Manhunter is a strong motherfucker. So, but I really liked how they showed, even in this one, how strong Diana is, able to kind of go toe to Superman, for a couple hits, not too many, but yeah, I thought that was awesome. I like the black suit. I think it's cool that they had the black suit in there. And I also like how they didn't like say it, but they showed it. Like he had the black suit, and then he went straight up in the atmosphere to see the sun and start to get all, souped up and stuff. Tapia Family Unlimited Comics stopping by. What is up? Saying hi to Adrian. Yeah. Tapia, tell me, did you enjoy the Justice League Snyder cut? That's what we're talking about. Let's see. I know, it's hanging. It's hanging. Thanks for stopping by. We've had a lot of people watching the show today. So I'm very appreciative of everybody stopping by. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out. Appreciate all the comments that we've had here today. This is awesome. I've been missing having like a good topic and a good audience for the Monday Night Jibber Jabber. So this has been great. I'm really enjoying it tonight. So here's the other thing. Okay. So comics, right? For coming out of Justice League. So I definitely want to find me the first appearance of the Martian Manhunter. I think that might be a book going up on the list. But I don't know. I know that is going to be a super expensive comic book. And let's see here. Detective Comics 225. Hey, Greg, are you still in the chat? Tell me, do you have Detectives Comics 225? Let's see here. I want to see the price on this. All right, let's see the price. Detective Comics 225, first appearance of Martian Manhunter. 9.8 goes for 380,000. Damn, that is expensive. It's not the most expensive comic book, but damn, that is expensive. Oops, I can't spell. Ooh, man. Oh, God, why are comic books so expensive, guys? Jesus, 2.5. Going for $30, almost $3,500. Wow. That is a big book. A cover list is going for $1,500. Wow. That is crazy. Let's see if recent sales. Let's see what we got here. Yep, $3,000. right there for a 2.5. I definitely don't want reprints. I'm not that kind of guy. I don't like reprints. Wow. Okay. That might be one that I'm not going to be able to get anytime soon. Jesus Christ. All right. I watched the trailers to it. So does that mean I watched the whole movie without going through the 4 hours? No, that's not what that means. You are required to go through the entire movie and you must watch the movie. Now you could break it down. You could like watch 2 hours here, go get some lunch, whatever, come back, but you got to watch the whole thing. You got to. It's importante. Okay. Let's see. Final Crisis. I want to see. All right. Search theories. Final Crisis. So Final Crisis is a seven issue series. Interesting. I didn't realize that. Okay. Cover looks weird. Grant Morrison did Final Crisis. I'm pretty sure that's right. Man, I dropped about 5K on big books this week. I'm going to have one hell of an unboxing video when everything comes in. Wow. That's awesome. That's super awesome. Congrats, bro. That's a lot of money. Holy shit. That is a lot of money on comic books. I actually thought about putting up, like on the Instagram, I thought about putting up some books, but I still enjoy all the stuff I have right now. Like I'm not ready. I haven't held on to the books that I have now long enough to be able to depart with them and not have like super hard regrets for it yet. But that's the way I'm going to have to be able to get like a big book. Like if I want a big book, I'm going to have to put up some stuff, and I'm not quite there yet. But that's awesome, bro. Whew. Okay, yes. Grant Morrison, Final Crisis. Okay. Right. Okay. So I wonder if there's a final. Wait. Yeah. Straight up. That's crazy. Final Crisis hardback. Omnibus. Yeah. Okay. See, I would totally buy that omnibus because it looks sick. This is what I'm looking at here. The omnibus, the Final Crisis omnibus, new printing, pre-owned for $115. That's not bad. That cover just looks so good. I love how that looks. That looks so cool. Yeah, I might get that at some point. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, all right. Well, guys, I want to say thank you to everybody that came in and stopped by. I very much appreciate it. This has been a fun evening. I'm going to go ahead and sign off for the night. Get some rest and recovery in before another long day of work. So thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed this, make sure you leave a like on your way out. If you catch it on the replay, thank you. Send it out to the world. Let's get some more subscribers in here. Trying to push my way to 400, then 500, and then 1,000. That's how we're going to do it. So thank you, everybody. I very much appreciate it. Make sure you check out and have that notification bell hit for Thursday comic book videos. We got another one coming out this Thursday. I'm going to be putting this on there in case you missed it on the replay or the unboxing from this show. So make sure you see new Thursday video. Peace. Y'all have a good night. Thank you.